It's gonna blow up based on C4 Dark.
Brian, I think I'm having a hard time believing you on everything.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that based on your question.
Okay. Are you available this week, Brian?
Yeah, I'm available most days, sir. I put
Any
in
plans on
400 hours this last
vacation?
month.
Anything like that?
I mean, depends.
Okay. Listen, Brian, at this time, I am going to be suspending you. That's going to be pending investigation and subsequently a high command review panel to see whether or not you retain your position as director of the MCU, as sergeant of the state police, and as a officer in the unified police department. I'm going to need you to first of all appoint a temporary head director of the major crimes unit, and I'm going to need you to send me, whether via email or text, a schedule.
Absolutely. It's going to be
hold on,
Senator
just
Davis.
give me a second, Brian. I'm going to need you to send me a text for whether text or email for your schedule over the next week, so we can arrange that panel. Okay.
My schedule is going to be all over the place this week.
Okay. Well, all right. We'll reach out to you and try and figure something out then.
All right. With that said, yes, it's going to be Senator Davis who's going to be taking command of the MCU.
Okay, fair enough. Big job for a senator, but you know, that's up to you.
Just give me 1 second. He did tell me I gotta send a little note here when this happens.
Sure.
How's recovery?
You know, it's nothing I haven't been through before, but it's not pleasant.
What happened to you?
Helicopter crash. Got shot down.
Jesus.
You got your note?
I'm sorry?
Have you got your note? You said you were finding a note.
I'm sending him a note. Yes, he told me to contact him.
Okay, that's fine. Great. Just for now.
What is when are you guys aiming for?
Sometime this week. We'd rather it sooner rather than later for everybody's sake.
All right. I mean, I'm available tomorrow before maybe 4 p.m.
Okay. Listen, I'll keep it transparent. You're not the only person who's going to be looking at this kind of thing from the war and stuff. So it might be a case of trying to schedule everybody together, but I'll keep you informed. I don't want to keep you waiting longer than you have to be to find out what's happening.
I appreciate that.
I can assure you it'll be sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I'm not worried as to like how soon it happens. I mean, look, my primary grievance has been why does the entire city get questioned on the matter before myself, which is a bit backwards, to say the least.
Honestly, I'd agree with you. Obviously, I haven't been around, so if that's been done differently by other parties,
I don't blame. Yeah, I don't blame you for that, by any means.
Okay. Well, listen, I'll let you, take an hour or so, sort things out. Obviously, don't go on patrol or anything like that. But if you need to, talk to anybody or sort anything MCU related, that's fine. But after that, obviously, I hope I don't have to, use the computer to make sure you can't sign on
Yeah. Well, could I ask you a favor? Could I stay on duty till the top of the hour so I can wrap some things up?
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's fine. As long as you don't,
Top of the hour,
no.
until tsunami, that is.
Oh,
I just want to make.
what do you need to wrap up?
Minutes. The handful of things for the after action report. I still got the reports to make in regards to all the sheets we made, tying back to the maker's mark for the bench. There's a lot of pending questions I got. Like, I just want to make sure shit's all wrapped up before, whatever happens. I mean, or I could just not do any of that, which is fine as well.
I mean, you can take 20 minutes to delegate there. That's fine.
I delegate the information that I solely have.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That works for me.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Dart. Yeah.
He's a fucker. He's a fucker, huh? Don't you just want to punch him in the nose? Fucking fucker, fuck. He plays him good. He plays him fucking good. Okay, now I inform High Command. Brian has been suspended pending investigation and panel after I learned he made a bomb and blew up the island and was then informing random mechanics at Harmony, the EMS, were that the EMS volunteered to go in with a bomb on Sanguine. Also, given the fact that Brian once again could not give me great answers regarding the events on Sanguine, I felt it necessary to suspend him from duty to preserve the integrity of the police department until the investigation concludes. Blackout, thank you for the tier 1, buddy. Rat Chat, thank you for the tier 1. Welcome to the Sock Show, guys. And Anonymous, thank you for the 10 gifties. That's so sweet. Thank you very much. Yeah, now the senators. Ooh. Will we get fired today? We'll see. Hey, listen, it'd be good timing. In my last stream for this month, because I'm getting married and I'm going on a honeymoon, is on the 15th. So we've got 12 days to take down the Senate. So if we get fired, good timing, honestly. Welcome to the Sanguine Army. Thank you, Orcs. All right. Hey, you're a stoic. You getting fired first. We watched the Grayson video, dude. It was great. I hope you're feeling better, buddy. That was good. It's always good fun playing Guess the Answer. Or dig out the answer with your fingernails until they're bleeding with Brian Knight. All right. Is there anybody else on do to speak to? Has anyone spoken to... Who's the other... A bison. I don't know what the bison thing is. Is it because of the whole situation with Brian? Oi, oi, oi. Bison. Bison. Wow, I heard you suspended Brian because you're suspension hungry. And Gunnar is dead, so you have no one else. Hi, Trav. Absolutely true. 100%. It's good to see you, buddy. Darkling with tier 1. Welcome to the Doctor. I miss role playing with you, Trav. Can you bring what's his face back? The sexy silver tongue guy, whose name I definitely remember. Okay, what is this? Am I being OOC indoctrinated into the secret sanguine cult? Toby, welcome to the sanguine force. What is going on? What is happening? I feel like I'm gonna get a knock at my door in 10 minutes and someone's gonna be there with a document for me to sign. Vivas. What the fuck is going on? Okay, I'm missing things. Twixie, thank you for gifting a sub to Orcs. I appreciate you. And Zork, thank you for the 5 gifties, buddy. And Dark, thank you for the tier 1. Venomous, thank you for the gifted a sub. I think I said your name wrong. To Trav. And Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Toby too. I appreciate you. So hot. It's so humid in the UK today. Hunter, thank you for the 5 gifties. Man, I gotta suspend Brian more often. That was a joke. That was a joke. Please, guys. Please. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I know about Walter. So we know about Walter Christmas. Hold on. Let me add to the list. So we had Brian. Okay, let me do this. This is going to be down here. Because this is separate. Brian threatened Bison. I don't know what that is. Denies. He denied it. Dude, this Tourette retiring one, that's fucked. Dark is honestly, out of everything, in terms of like hope for things being done, that's put a fucking dent. That has put a massive dent into everything. This is what we found out today, guys. This is the war crimes and other things. Brian made a bomb and then blew up the island with no experience. Christmas was on cocaine and pretending to be EMS and dressed as EMS. Tourette retired. EMS apparently was either forced or volunteered to go in with a bomb when peace negotiations were supposed to be happening at the end of the thing. Then Senator Davis shot Kyle Pred unarmed in the prison. Then apparently Ursula was held up to delete footage of what happened on the island by the senator and Axel. And now apparently Brian threatened Bison. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that's about. Oh, because Bison was the one that said that. Okay, Bison said, wait, no, now I'm confused. I don't know. Okay, I don't know the story completely about that. And then apparently EMS and doctors, and then Nick is joining DOC. Oh yeah, because fucking Nick's girlfriend is Veronica Mars. In other words, if the Simones get involved, we're all dead again. More bombings. So if it turns out that she was fucking forced to do this, that's gonna get real fucking spicy, dude. That's gonna get... This is what you get for getting Gunner fired. What the fuck, Trav? Did I get Gunner fired? I can't remember. Oh wait, no, I didn't get Gunner fired. You got Gunner fired. Wait. Okay, I love that. I couldn't see the Viva San emote before. High Command need to talk to each other. It's not that High Command haven't spoken to each other. It's that listen, to be transparent, I knew about the panels because the conversation has been had that we need to have a panel for Bison, Brian, and Walter, but they wanted to organize an in-character discussion to save doing it all over emails, but Dark was in ICU, Stubble is in ICU, so the in-character discussion didn't end up happening, as far as I'm aware. and also Starfield. And also Mantis keeps apparently throwing away his WoW characters. I don't know what that means. So that was happening too. Okay. Who could we get some RP with now? So I think, I swear to God, chat, if there's more than this, I'm gonna be real pissed off. Because this is already a lot. Okay? This is already a lot. If there is more than this... Also, I need to put... Wait, hold on. I also need to note that Senator Davis is now MCU head. Listen, senators, I kind of do whatever the fuck you want. So that's going to be real interesting if that's true. Don't Pepe laugh, guys, please. Please. Right, give me a sec. I'm just going to add in the high command chat that I will be doing the same suspension for Christmas if I see him. If one of you sees him first, please do so. Please do so. I don't know what bison. I can't even, like, imagine if I just went up to Bison and was like, hey, Bison, why would we be having a conversation about you getting a review thing? Oh, what's her face still about? Aurora? No. Oh, she is. My brain's not working. Yeah. What's to be suspended before after his medal ceremony? That is the best question. But Lord Brian Bank, listen, I don't want to get... Listen, I've had this conversation with so many chatters over the years. If you want me to do it, I can. If you can think about it for a minute, then... And come to the answer on your own, then that's even better. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. It's nothing to do with laws.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Rain. Are you still available for that chat?
Yeah, I can meet up in probably like 10, 15.
Okay, that works. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Listen, as soon as we get into IA territory, this is exactly kind of questions that come through. But essentially, the point is, and Dark's point about suspending Brian, I mean, I kind of said it out loud when I was typing that message, but it's all to do with actions and the morals behind those actions, the consequences of those actions, regardless of whether they're illegal or not. Because at the end of the day, a lot of the stuff Gunnar did probably wasn't illegal, but does that mean he shouldn't have been suspended? Okay, so we're talking to Aurora in about 15. What about... I would be interested in talking to some prisoners today, but I don't know. Has anyone reached out to Veronica Mars? I assume so. What if those actions following chain of command? That is certainly weighed into it. But at the end of the day, there comes actions that you just can't follow. It's like Bass and Tony Andrews with the Owen Dundee kidnapping. It's like if the actions are so extreme, then following orders only mitigates a certain amount. Like, for example, Bass and Tony Andrews kidnapping and trying to murder Dundee. Do you think just because Bass was following orders that he shouldn't have been fired if we had the evidence? No, because he still followed those orders, even though he knew what he was doing. It's different between like a shooting on if you're shooting a car because a sergeant has ordered you to on a 78 call, right? Not the same. It's not the same level of extremes. And clearly there's a lot, you know, Brian, clearly this thing, Brian threatened Bison is the thing too we need to look into and figure out. There's just a lot. There's just a lot that we, a big thing about the suspension specifically here is trust. It's once again, Brian is working for the Senate like some kind of secret agent that can't tell high command anything. That's not something Dark wants to be in, like, to uphold PD integrity at the minute. You could hit Bison and 100%, yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Because Dark would. I think I already have his number. I don't know why I'm doing that. Morals of subjective. To a point in PD. Sure. God damn it. God damn it. Nobody's around. And also, I will add somewhere here. Okay, I'll add on the Brian thing. So, bomb was one. Okay, making bomb. What else? So there's the making of the bomb. There's the pocket senator. And I will slash trust. Then there was the Nicky draw situation, which was disgusting. There's a lot of it. With oh yeah. Yes, I will call you. It is, I'm petty. It is top of the hour. Brian's still here. Doc's a petty bitch. Oi. Oi. Oh. Oh, he's not responding. No answering. How could he? Oh, that naughty little bastard. Where is he? He's in Palito with surprise, Aurora Rain. Wonder if she's just debriefed her on the thing that she's about to talk to me about. Interesting. Might have to ask her some very specific questions there. Placing another bomb in... What the fuck? Chat, you guys are so funny, dude. I'll fly up there if he doesn't answer me.
Been on Dirk.
Hey Brian, it's your time's up, pal.
Yes.
Great, time to sign off, please.
Yep, doing it right now.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Take care.
Enjoy your vacation, Brian. I think it will only be for like 24 hours or something. All right, 3 minutes. This is how petty I am, chat. As Dark. I'm not necessarily this petty IRL. But 3 minutes, and then we get in a helicopter and we fly up there. Oh, Kiki. What's this? Oh.
Hello.
Hey, Kiki, you right?
I'm a little angry, but I'm all right otherwise.
Okay. Do you want you coming down to the mission row?
Yeah, give me a minute and I'll be there.
Okay. All right. I'll see you soon.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, fuck. I thought I talked to Aurora, too. Okay. I've got to balance myself here. I don't think Kiki will mind too much. I'm going to give Kiki a quick debrief. Then I'm going to catch up with Aurora because she's got to go. Then I'll do a longer debrief with Kiki. Yes. That's what we'll do. Yeah, Aurora's in the... I feel bad because I think she's coming around out of hours. Starfield's gone. Like, I saw many played Starfield yet. Legal aid, Mario? What is the city coming to? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Hey, what's Richard Dark? Dickie Dark is the worst cop in Los Santos? Did Brian put his goons on me? Who the fuck is that? Fake Twitter account incoming. Who is this? A Mayhem MC? What the fuck?
Hello.
Who are you?
Who the fuck are you?
I don't know. You want to talk about me on
is
Twitter?
this Dickie Dark? Is this
Yeah,
Dickie Dark?
This is Dickie Dark, correct.
What's your call sign?
It's 0121 do one.
I don't think you know. Do you know what a call sign is?
I don't know. Who are you?
It's the one on top of your car, you know, your vehicle.
Oh, on top of my car.
Yeah, I'm that girl that just smacked about 6 of you down to the ground and made you my bitch. That's who I am.
Oh, I see. You're one of those people with no life. Okay. Well, listen, ma'am. Whenever you get a job, you let me know. If you need a job, I can give you one. We have janitor positions open. You know, the low
Does
IQ
your mom have a
positions.
position open so I can fuck her?
Okay. I see we're back to preschool
Tell her to get
days.
into position. If you're talking about positions, that's my job.
Listen, I can see that you've loaned out the Mayhem IQ point today. So can you call me back when you've got that on loan, please? Thank you. Bye-bye. She rolled me so hard. Fuck.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Kiki, come on.
How are you feeling?
I've been better, you know.
Yeah, I think we all have.
Yeah.
It's good to see you up and about, at least.
Yeah. You too. Check. Give me 1 minute. Just gotta check something.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I was just checking that Brian actually went off duty when he was suspended, but he has.
Oh, wonderful, because he's who I was coming to talk about.
Yeah, that's being handled. You've
Okay.
nothing to worry about.
Did anyone tell you what he did?
I've heard a lot of things about Brian, so you'll have to be very specific.
Well, today I was coming because I spent all of last week exhausting myself trying to make sure my EMS were safe, being completely honest, telling the truth to people who needed to be told the truth. And then I get told today that he went to the prison and said that everything that happened was because the EMS wanted to do it.
Oh my god. Oh
That-
my god.
Everything that happened was because of us, and that he did no wrong, and that he tried to tell her no.
Is he trying to
Even though I
murder?
know that's not the case.
Oh my god. Okay.
Basically saying it was her idea. And I wanted to kind of file a complaint about the fact that he was endangering my EMS.
Okay. And who did you hear this from?
A friend of someone who's in the prison who
Oh, so-
cares
okay.
about me.
All right, so you heard this from someone in the prison.
While I know it's weird to believe a criminal, at the same time, I know the people who care about me and don't lie to me.
No, I understand. It's obviously something that we'd have to verify. Would you be able to get me the name of the person that's in prison that heard this?
I don't know which person in prison heard it. I just know that whoever they are, they're friends with the person who told me.
Okay. That's not too far off what I heard from somebody else. About what he was doing something similar at Harmony Repairs today. So you know, it's not far-fetched. That being said, obviously it's not something I can say is true or not. If it is true, then it's the kind of thing to go out of your way to do that kind of thing is not something that we as PD, want, especially when so many people's lives are at risk, especially all the VMS.
It's one thing if someone wants to put a $10 million bounty on my head, I can protect myself. I only care about my medics being safe, especially when they didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
And I have been working so hard to make sure that happens. And for someone to go around trying to ruin that, I don't know what to do. Especially when it's a member of the PD. I'm so tired, Dark.
I know. You're doing all you can, right? Everything you can do, you're doing. And there isn't... I wish there was an easy solution. Click your fingers and this will be solved, because I'd do that in an instant, no matter the cost. But this is really big when, you know, senators are involved. And that being said, Brian's not a senator, and he doesn't get that protection that they do. So I can assure you that Brian is going to be handled. But at the same time, I wish I could stop people speaking, because some people don't deserve to open their mouth most of the time. Arguably, he's one of them. I think the best thing we can do.
a second chance after what he did to me, and this is what he does.
I think the best option for us here is let the other members of High Command investigate this and get the evidence that we need to say that, you know, it was forced or whatever happened, and we can make that transparent to the public. Because I'll be honest, I have absolutely no compassion for anybody who forced Miss Mars to walk down there with a bomb. If that's what happened, then I will throw them under the bus in front of everybody, whether I lose my job or not. That will go to the news. That will go to everybody.
It was made abundantly clear that if she went down there, she was going to be shot.
Who told her that? Like, who said this?
She didn't hear that part. I was told that part. That if she would, that they warned the PD that if she went down there, and I heard this from more than one person, that if she went down there, she was going to be shot. Because they believed my medics were doing things that they weren't, because there was a cop running around dressed like one.
Fucking
And
Christmas.
so they thought that we were combatants and that we were dangerous and that we were aggressive. Because there was a cop running around dressed like us.
So, what she's told you is that she did go down there voluntarily, or she was coerced into doing so.
She was essentially coerced because of something that was... A gun was pointed at someone that protested to it, and their life was threatened. And at that point, she was scared to say no, because she didn't want that gun turned on her.
And who was that person that protested?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's been a long week.
That's okay. You're fine. Okay. Listen, I'll be honest. There's someone waiting outside, who is part of this whole investigation that I've woke up to today. So I think the best course of action here, you need to get some rest, because you sound like you're exhausted. You're doing everything you can already. There's not a lot else you can do. First of all, is Veronica okay? I tried to call her, but I couldn't get through.
She doesn't have a phone right now. She is safe. She is kind of being kept hidden, even I don't know where she is. The people around her are scared that she'll be silenced for remembering everything. Apparently, that's how bad it is.
Listen, if possible, for the best outcome, we need to get a statement from Veronica.
I know. I can try talking to who she's with. I can try.
Then I'll be transparent. when things have gotten tough with this kind of shit before, when I was internal affairs, I stepped away because I realized nothing could be done. This goes too far for me to walk away anymore. So I can assure you, whatever happens, I'm going to see this through all the way to the end to try and make sure that people who are abusing the system and abusing the people of the city get what they deserve. So, emphasize that. I'm not fucking around. And I don't want anyone else getting hurt. But if she does... You too, Kiki. Right. I'm going to talk to the nice lady outside, but you go get some rest, okay? And you call me if you need anything.
Yeah,
Okay. Keep me updated on Veronica.
I will.
We might find out, it's true. Aurora, you want to come in?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Richard. No worries.
Really
I think she has a
quick.
question.
Sorry. Raid my
Step
pockets.
outside.
I just brought you food, that's all. You raid my pockets, it's easier.
Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't had a full English in a while. It's nice.
There you go.
I don't want to take it all. I'll take a bit.
It's fine. Yeah, just take like a couple. It's fine.
All right. I should be finished up here soon, so I'll catch up with you then, all right?
Okay,
Okay.
no problem.
It's good to see you.
Don't overdo it.
I'm so sorry, Aurora. I woke up today to a shitstorm, so
Yeah,
apologies.
Feeling most days. It's all right.
Yeah. Have we met? I don't know whether we've met, but
I don't think we have.
yeah, it's nice to meet you. I've heard you do good work. I'm Richard Dog. Hello. Yeah, again, sorry to keep you waiting, so I'm going to try and keep this short and sweet because I know you've probably got places to be. Yeah, I sent that whole... I read that. I read the news, and that was concerning, and I wanted to know what was valid and what wasn't. So if you could fill me in on that, that'd be great.
Yeah, Edgar's a bit of a storyteller.
Edgar who?
Do you
Edgar who?
Edgar del Castillo, that's the John Doe.
Edgar, okay, who is he?
He is somebody who we had first seen speaking with Jaeger at the apartments. He was seen by Bayo and Luka Kovacic. Bayo was undercover at the time, just kind of went up and tried to see if he could tell him what the conversation was about.
Who the fuck?
Edgar didn't really say. And then a few days later, Edgar approached MRPD wanting to talk to Batman, which was when Bayo was undercover. He had a really dark, like deep voice. And he wanted to talk to Batman, but we didn't choose to reveal that was actually Bayo at the time because we wanted to see exactly what he wanted. Because he wanted to speak to him alone. And we didn't feel comfortable with that.
Okay.
Bayo and I brought him to Pleto PD to talk. We kind of just had a conversation. He stated he wanted to meet Batman alone, and if he could meet Batman, he would tell everything if he could meet him alone. He wanted Batman to call him in 2 hours. He said that he had information about what the PD was going to be facing and all the dangerous equipment Jaeger had at his disposal. 2 hours later, Bayo did contact Edgar. Edgar didn't answer, but he was spotted meeting with Benji Ramos. The next day, we also spotted Edgar meeting with Cap Terranova. At that point, we kind of just had dropped it because apparently he didn't want to provide the information because he was still meeting with these other people. While the negotiations were about to happen on the carrier, Bayo and I were at LSIA about to fly over to the carrier for the negotiations between Sanguine and Los Santos. Bayo got a call from Edgar stating he needed to meet him now. It was urgent and it was like a matter of national security. So we diverted to LSIA. We went to the parking garage and we met up with Edgar there. Edgar stated he had a bomb. We had him place the bomb in the trunk of his car. We detained him. We placed him in our car at a safe distance while we figured out what to do with the bomb. There was 2 other units on duty. Everybody else was at the carrier. Pond came and helped us, and she was able to secure the bomb and brought it up to Polito PD, placed it in a rhino at the back of the parking lot until we could get EOD there after negotiations took place. So we took Edgar down into Polito PD interrogation again, had a conversation with him as Mueller was dealing with the bomb. He stated that Jaeger had given him that bomb with the purpose of blowing up one of our jets, and that Jaeger was mostly scared of aircraft, and he had only one AA equipment, and if we took that out, Jaeger thought the island would be decimated. So he was supposed to blow up a jet or he was dead. He said if he blew up that jet, he was also going to receive $1 million for completing the job. So we talked to him for a while. He said he just needed a photo of a jet and he could, make sure he was alive. We spoke with the commissioner. He approved us to use a photo of a blown up jet from a prior incident, and we gave that to him.
Still sounds accurate so far.
He also
to the
agreed to
report.
notify Bayo when the money was transferred from Jaeger. And at the time, he said he would consent to a bank subpoena so we could have record of all of that. We gave him the photo. As soon as we did, he then, before he left, started saying that we needed to actually blow up a jet for him, that just providing the photo wasn't enough, and he wanted us to take a jet somewhere and actually blow it up. And that would be the only way he was safe. We told him that we're unable to do that. We could provide the photo, but we weren't going to be able to destroy PD equipment. He started saying that we are sending him to his death. Then this part Bayo dealt with, I only know bits and pieces. Somehow Edgar had contacted Bayo, and he had said that he wasn't giving him Jaeger the photo. And he gave a note to Bayo. Bayo has the note, and it says something like, because after that, Bayo was like, well, can we have the photo back? And he's like, no, I'm not giving you the photo unless you give me money. So he started trying to blackmail us to get the photo back. Then a few days later, Edgo called Bayo stating he had received the money from Jaeger and needed to meet up to sign the subpoena for bank records. So we met up with him. When we met up, he started talking about how he never actually received the money and we didn't value him. The commissioner was with us at the time, and he gave Edgar $100K for giving us the information he had given us and given us the bomb, but that was the best we could do at the time. And then the next day, the article came out.
Okay, so to clarify, there wasn't two bombs, there was just the one?
Not that we knew of. Since we found out about the two bombs, we have had a subpoena in since that information came to light to get phone and bank records from Edgar, as well as a search and seizure subpoena, but nobody from the DOJ has looked at it.
Nobody's looked at it?
About it. Yeah. I think there's 40 subpoenas waiting for DOJ to go through. Since Sanguine, not one subpoena has been looked at as far as I'm aware.
Okay. All right. I mean, yeah, I'll be honest, that all sounds about right. But what's the status of this guy now?
He broke into Bolingbrook a couple days ago. We believe he is still trying to help people from Sanguine. The whole time we believed he was kind of playing both sides, trying to get what he could out of both of them.
Okay. Okay. That all sounds fantastic, actually. That's nothing to be concerned about much. Okay. Just to clarify, I'm not saying that what you did here was wrong, but the line that said Aurorian told Edgar, I'm going to fill in the gap, to be thankful that he didn't get treason charges for bringing the bomb. Is that accurate?
We had said that if he continues to work for him, you can get treason. He also stated he was going to be going to Sanguine, and we told him if he did, you will get treason. His whole plan was to still go to Sanguine after the 48-hour announcement said you were going there, and we did say, if you do something like that or you use these bombs, you're lucky. So, I can't remember exact words, but you will get treason.
And there was no plans to charge the guy for the bomb at all, right?
At the time, we thought he was working with us. We did let him know we do have the 60 days to press charges, because if something came up in subpoenas that was suspicious, that was an option.
Okay.
But at the time, it was just, we were just monitoring him.
Okay, that all sounds fine and above board. That's Yeah, I think there's nothing really to worry about. I think I was only concerned if it went sideways at the end too much and we ended up throwing a guy under the bus or something like that. But it
Right,
doesn't sound
yeah.
like that's what happened, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
okay.
I liked in the article where he stated we took him to an underground bunker. That was Polito PD interrogation.
just the basement of Polito PD. Okay, yeah, that's stupid. All right. Oh, Stubble's away. Fantastic.
Oh, that's
Okay. Just a couple more perhaps pointed questions. Did you meet up with Brian Knight about 20 minutes ago from Polito?
Yeah, he was filling me in that he was suspended. I had a few questions to ask him on where we were on a few investigation things and any of the state charges for some people.
Okay, but he didn't. Did he give you any direction when it came to MCU?
He told me I was temporarily in charge until Senator Davis.
Okay. All right, perfect. Just fill me in. What's the current chain of command when it comes to MCU?
We have detective supervisors and then Brian.
Sorry, the director and then detective supervisors and then just detectives, right?
Yeah.
And are you a detective supervisor?
I am actually still just detective. Well, probie detectives. We don't have any full detectives. We haven't really been focusing on the structure with everything going on.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for coming around. I apologize that it kind of led to nothing, but I'm kind of glad it led to nothing. It just sounds like someone wanted to stir the pot and, there is no indication that you were, using this guy for anything, even got money out of it. So, and he's clearly still working and alive. So absolutely no issues. And I appreciate the transparency.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Aurora. It was nice to meet you. And yeah, thank you very much.
All right. Nice to meet you as well.
Well, that's nice that we didn't have another fucking thing to deal with. What is Reed doing?
I just got off the phone with the person that's protecting her.
Yes.
She's in surgery pretty much all weekend, so she's not very responsive right now. She woke up to a lot of cuts on top of the gunshot and a missing kidney because they tried to eat her. So,
God.
he's not willing to have you meet in person. He's still afraid. But he'll get a signed statement from her when she's out of surgery. Is that okay?
Is she in surgery at the hospital?
I'm assuming so, but I don't think she's under right this second.
Great. Are we sure that this person that you're in contact with has Veronica's best interest at heart?
Yes.
Okay.
He's just
Then-
very scared.
Yeah, I'll take anything. Voice recording, signed affidavit. I'll take anything. As long as it's, official and, a statement of some kind.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. That's fantastic. Thank
I
you,
just wanted to
Kiki.
make sure you're okay with that. I tried. I said I vouched for you and everything, but he still isn't very trusting right now.
Obviously down the line, it would be better to hear it from her directly in a face-to-face setting, because the question might come up: is this coerced? For
Yeah, of
example.
course. I know.
That being said, this is not a court of law that we're dealing with, though it might go that route down the line. But for now, it's not a court of law. It's an internal investigation, which we're using to punish or remove police officers involved. So, the question might come up, but it won't be as serious as it would be in a court of law, for example.
I
So,
understand.
For right now, anything
think,
will do.
Maybe when she's in a better physical condition, but I think she's very vulnerable right now.
Yeah, of course. As long as she's okay, that's the main thing.
She is safe, and I know she's okay at the very least.
Okay.
I trust who she's with.
Okay.
It wasn't
Alright.
my idea, so
Your idea for what? Sorry.
her to be hidden away like this.
Oh, I see. No, as long as
I
it's
didn't
someone
have
who
any
has
control
a
over it.
best interest at heart, you know. I mean, listen, anywhere other than the public is a pretty good place for her right now.
Yeah.
So as long as she's safe,
It's someone who has her best interests at heart and is willing to stick out their neck to protect my EMS as well. So I trust
Okay.
them.
That's good. All right. Well, thank you, Kiki.
Thank you.
That last meeting actually was a nice one today because it didn't uproot any more issues or war crimes that I have to deal with, which was nice.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Go get some rest. Call me if you need me. I'll be around a bit longer.
Please take care of yourself. I heard you only just got out of the ICU, so this really isn't fair on you.
I signed up for it, Kiki.
But
And
your
I'd
body
rather
can
it be
only
me.
take so much. Please remember that.
Yeah, I will.
I signed up for this too, but not quite this, you know. So it's the same for you. You signed up for this, but not this extreme.
Yeah, you're right, but it's one of those where everybody always says, you know, you got a choice. You don't have to do this. You can leave.
Yeah.
But it's I don't know. It's not really a choice. It's
I understand.
just something you have to do, you know?
I know. But people are always very quick to remind me, so I'm going to remind you. Take care of yourself, okay?
You too.
Stay safe.
Can I tell you something really spicy, chat? And I don't know whether I ever mentioned this. Do you know when the Norman Bones thing was happening? And Doc's family was threatened and like Rhodes and Flop were gonna die. Norman said that if you bring somebody else and sacrifice somebody, Doc was gonna kill Kiki if it came to it. He didn't want to, but as a last resort, it was gonna be Kiki. Should have been Flop. What the fuck, Mantis? That's fucked. I got a text. Are you free for 5 minutes? Oh god, am I? Am I free for 5 minutes? Aurora, Kiki. Yeah, I think we. Okay, let me just. I need to. Gotta tell my fiance it's probably gonna be a long stream. Okay, we're gonna go to Stubble. All right, let's go see Stubble.
She won't.
Stubble is apparently awake, so I'm gonna head down to the hospital.
Oh, he did wake
Yeah.
up.
I'm gonna
I
go
was
see him.
literally just there with him. Can I come with you?
Of course you can. Yeah, you guys need a lift anywhere? Kiki?
Kiki, honey?
No, I'm okay. I brought my car.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of restocking my store. so-
I brought mine, but who gives a shit? Are you okay to drive?